Hey guys, so welcome back to Darwinmtblyf. I'm doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to be doing some how-to videos every now and then. So a little disclaimer, a lot of these are not my original ideas. These are things that I've picked up along the way from other riders, YouTube, so forth. So go out there, have the discussions. You know, mountain bikers are a pretty friendly bunch. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting a new chainstay protector on, because the one that I've got is a little bit past it, a little bit worn out. So what I'm going to be doing is using an old bike tube for putting that in. So yeah, come along and we'll see how it goes. All sorts of DED. Alright, so a few of the things that we're going to need for this is a pair of scissors, nice sharp pair of scissors, some zip ties, something to take the chain off because I like to get things out of the way. And I'm even going to take out the rear wheel just to give us a little bit more space. So got a multi-tool there. You're going to need a bike tube, just any tube will do, doesn't matter, and some electrical tape just to make it look all nice and clean and everything afterwards. Now, first thing that you got to do is cut your tube. Now, as you can see, there's lines down your tube and everything like that. So this tube's actually still good, and I'm going to use this. So I don't want to cut that one up. So here's one I prepared earlier. All you have to do is just cut a section of tube. You know, you can make it as, you know, I've got roughly about 1 metre here, and all I did was just follow those lines, and I've just cut straight down just to make nice clean edges. So once you've done that, you're pretty much ready to go. But first we're going to remove the old one. Okay, so the way that I like to do it is I've taken the rear wheel out. You can just see it sitting over there. I've taken the rear derailleur off, and what this does is this actually leaves me all of this room here to work with. So I've already taken the old one off because we're learning how to put one on. It's, you know, pretty straightforward how to take one off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the strip of rubber that we had before, that we started with, and I'm just going to put it here and start slowly wrapping around. Now, once I've got one wrap on, so then it's actually biting onto itself, what I do, get a zip tie. One of these bad boys. Now, I like to have it look a little bit cleaner rather than having the end of the zip tie sitting on the outside of my frame. So I've got enough room, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on the inside of my frame. So I'm just going to zip it through there. And I won't worry about taking the tail off the zip tie yet. I'll worry about that afterwards. So, because all we're doing is we're just trying to hold that tyre on so we can then start winding this all the way around. So now you can see having that rear wheel out, it just makes it so much easier. So, and you just go around. Now when you get to this point, you want to have another zip tie ready. Because what you want to do, especially at this end, is you want to bite it off, and you want to bite it off harder. So you have your zip tie, put your zip tie around and through, and I'm doing the same as what I did last time, and I just want to make sure that that end bit sits on the inside so it's nice and flush. Alright. And that looks pretty damn good to me. Give that one a little bit of a nip. Alright, there it is. So, what I'm going to do is just going to cut this off. I'm going to cut this off. Now, this is where the electrical tape comes in, because what I want to do is I just want to, you know, cover those up. You don't have to do this part, it just makes it look a little bit cleaner. So, but, you know, I like to do it just to, you know, make it look like a little bit more of a professional job. So, what you do is around there and just give it a couple of wraps. Now you could, if you really wanted to, just go all the way up. I'm not going to. I'm just going to do that. So what that does is that just gives a lot nicer, cleaner look on there. So I'm going to do it again over here. And then straight around there. Alright, there we go. Now you could go all the way up with the electrical tape if you want, and then you'll have, you know, like that glossy sort of black look from the electrical tape, but don't need to do it. So up to you, completely up to you. I don't do it. I don't see a need for it, and I sort of like the matte. So I'm not going to show you putting the chain back on because I suppose that doesn't really matter with this, but yeah, so we've now got that pretty much 99% back together. It's all looking good and fancy schmancy and all good to go. So anyway guys, like, subscribe and share, especially the subscribe, because growing this channel, I really enjoy putting it together. So it's a lot of fun, and it helps me grow the channel a lot more the more subscribers that we get. So, you know, head down, hit the subscribe button. That's a massive help. It should be just down there to hit subscribe. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.